Once upon a time, in a vast cave hidden deep within the heart of the Whispering Woods, there lived a colony of bats. This was no ordinary colony, but the kingdom of Nightshade, ruled by King Echo, a wise and ancient bat whose wings were as white as the moon's glow on a clear night. The Nightshade Kingdom. The bats of Nightshade were known far and wide for their incredible abilities. With ears that could hear the faintest whispers of the wind and wings that could slice through the night, they were the guardians of the skies. But above all, they were admired for their bravery, as they were the only creatures that dared to soar through the darkest nights, keeping the balance of the forest intact. King Echo had a daughter named Luna, a young bat with shimmering silver fur that sparkled like stars when she flew. Luna was brave, curious, and always eager to learn about the world beyond the cave. She often spent her nights exploring the forest, guided by the gentle hum of the wind and the flicker of the fireflies. A strange sound. One night, while Luna was out on her nightly flight, she heard a strange noise. It was unlike any sound she had ever heard, a low, mournful wail that echoed through the trees. Luna, ever curious, followed the sound until she reached the edge of the forest, where the trees parted to reveal a wide, open meadow. There, in the center of the meadow, lay a giant tree with twisted branches that reached up like claws. At the base of the tree was a small creature, a little brown bat, injured and alone. Luna fluttered down, landing softly beside him. "Who are you?" she asked gently. The little bat looked up with sad eyes. "My name is Pip. I come from the Twilight Colony, far beyond the mountains. A terrible storm blew me off course, and I hurt my wing. I've been stranded here ever since." The journey to help Pip. Luna knew she had to help Pip. But she also knew that getting him back to the Twilight Colony would be a dangerous journey. The path would lead them through the dark wood marshes, home to fearsome owls, and over the howling cliffs, where the winds were so strong they could knock a bat out of the sky. Determined to help her new friend, Luna flew back to the Nightshade Kingdom and told her father about Pip. King Echo listened carefully and nodded thoughtfully. "This will not be easy," he said, his voice deep and calm. "But you are brave, Luna, and Pip needs you. You must take a group of the finest flyers with you. This journey will test your courage, but I believe in you." The next night, Luna, Pip, and a small group of brave bats set out on their journey. With Luna leading the way, they flew through the night, navigating the tricky paths with precision and care. The dark wood marshes. As they reached the dark wood marshes, the sky darkened further, and thick fog surrounded them. The bats could barely see, and the cries of the owls echoed all around them. Luna knew the owls were hunting, and one wrong move could mean trouble. Pip, still weak from his injury, struggled to keep up. Luna flew beside him, her heart racing with every flap of her wings. Just as an owl swooped down from above, Luna shouted, "Now!" The bats scattered in every direction, confusing the owl and escaping by mere inches. They huddled together under a tree, catching their breath. Pip looked at Luna with gratitude. "You saved us," he said quietly. "Thank you." But Luna shook her head. "We saved each other. This journey is not mine alone, it's all of ours." The Howling Cliffs. Their next challenge was the Howling Cliffs. As they approached, the wind roared like a wild beast, threatening to blow them off course. Luna and the bats clung close to the cliffside, using every bit of their strength to stay airborne. But Pip's injured wing made it even harder for him to fight against the wind. Just as he was about to be swept away, Luna and two other bats swooped down, forming a protective barrier around him. Together, they fought against the gusts, their wings beating in unison. Finally, they made it past the cliffs and into the calm skies on the other side. Luna looked back, amazed at what they had accomplished together. It was their teamwork that had seen them through the toughest moments. Homecoming. As they reached the Twilight Colony, Pip's eyes filled with tears of joy. His family, who had feared the worst, rushed out to meet him. Luna and her team were welcomed as heroes, celebrated for their courage and kindness. Pip's wing healed, and he and Luna became the best of friends, often flying together on peaceful nights. The journey had not only saved Pip but had also taught Luna and her friends the true meaning of bravery, friendship, and the power of working together. When they returned to the Nightshade Kingdom, King Echo was filled with pride. He looked at Luna and said, "You have done more than bring Pip home. You have proven that no matter how dark the night, when we stand together, we can find our way through anything." And so, the bats of Nightshade and Twilight continued to guard the skies, their bonds stronger than ever. They soared through the night, reminding all who watched that even the smallest creatures could make the biggest difference. From that day on, Luna became known as the Star of Nightshade, a shining example of courage, kindness, and the belief that no challenge was too great when faced with friends by your side. Moral of the story: courage and friendship can light up even the darkest paths. Working together, we can overcome any obstacle and achieve the impossible.